if you have children, and I do now, you actually learn from them almost how dishonest every adults are all the time. So my favorite story is my friend Beth. This is a true story. She was pregnant and she had a 5-year-old, and the 5-year-old said to her, you know, Mommy, where's the baby? She was like, oh, the baby's in my tummy. He was like, Mommy, like, where's the baby? She's like, well, the baby's in my tummy. Like, well, Mommy, aren't the baby's arms in your arms and the baby's legs in your legs and all that? And she was like, no, the whole baby's in my tummy. And then, you know, her 5-year-old looked at her and said, then Mommy, what's growing in your butt? And kids are really honest. I mean, my 4-year-old will be like, Mommy, that's an ugly shirt. Or, Mommy, I don't like that story. And as we get older, polite society teaches us to have better manners. And we don't walk around telling pregnant women that their butts look big. Please learn that lesson. I'm not suggesting that. And we don't walk around just blunting out the blunt truth, but we're more polite. But you have to ask yourself, if you're in a group, whether it's a friend group or a family circle or in a business that you're trying to lead as an entrepreneur, how do you get to the truth? How do you make great decisions when no one's saying the truth? How do you communicate authentically? How do you figure out what to say and what not to say in a way that's authentic? And what Fred says, and I really believe this is true, is it starts from the fundamental understanding that there is no truth. There's my truth, there's your truth, that everything is subjective. And so if you always start from the position of, this is what I believe, I don't expect you to believe it, I don't think you have to believe it, I'm not saying it's true, you can actually always communicate authentically. Because if you walk in the room, and this gets worse as you get more senior, here's the answer, you're not giving anyone else any room to say anything. And if you walk in the room and say, I believe this for this reason, what do you believe? If you share your truth in that language, you give people room to authenticate, to communicate authentically. And that is hugely important to these relationships at any stage.